Exclusive, Hope Hicks has a new man. White House official is spotted out and about with her older mystery lover in Los Angeles and Washington, D.C., where he's conveniently also based. Hope Hicks is in love again, and she's been seen with her new man in Washington, D.C., since her move back last week after spending a recent weekend with him when he visited her in Los Angeles before she left, Daily Mail can exclusively reveal. In L.A., the former Trump comms director, who is due to return to her new job at the White House this month, enjoyed a string of romantic outings with her older mystery man, including a double date on Friday, February 21st and a lengthy lunch in Malibu on Saturday, February 22nd. They were also photographed canoodling together in D.C. in January and again last week after she moved back to the nation's capital. Hicks, 31, has been single since splitting from former White House Staff Secretary Rob Porter after they both left the White House in spring 2018. Porter, 42, who had a girlfriend when he hooked up with Hicks, was forced to resign after DailyMail.com revealed his alleged history of domestic abuse in January 2018. In November 2018, Hicks relocated to Los Angeles to take up a top job with Fox. A little over a year later, she announced she was quitting to return to Washington, D.C. Daily Mail can now reveal that Hicks' new man appears to be one of the reasons for the cross-country move, with the pair first spotted canoodling in D.C. in January. Exclusive pictures taken show the couple holding hands while chatting with friends during a dinner at Michelin-starred Italian restaurant Masseria on January 25. The restaurant, one of the capital's most fashionable, specializes in 4- and 5-course tasting menus with prices starting at $98 per person. A source told Daily Mail they kept holding hands behind his back and were clearly besotted with each other. They couldn't stop smiling. Hicks returned to Los Angeles shortly afterwards to work out the terms of her departure from Fox and has been busy tying up loose ends. She was seen dropping into Fox headquarters and enjoyed a midweek visit from her mother Kay, 63, and sister Mary Grace, 33, who spent some of their time sightseeing before leaving, presumably back to Connecticut where they live. Soon after their departure, Hicks' man arrived just in time for the weekend, taking Hicks out to dinner with friends at Mr. Chow in Beverly Hills. A beaming Hicks made the introductions outside the celebrity hotspot and, according to a source, kept taking hold of her hand during the pricey meal. The pair left together after the 2-hour super and drove back to her Brentwood apartment where they spent the night. The next day, the couple drove out to Malibu where they enjoyed a 3-hour lunch at celebrity hotspot Nobu. Hope was seen taking her lover's arm as they made their way into the famous sushi restaurant which is adored by stars ranging from Kim Kardashian to Liam Hemsworth. The restaurant boasts stunning views over the Pacific Ocean and has a secluded private deck with a miniature Japanese garden and comfy wicker armchairs. Like Mr. Chow, lunch doesn't come cheap with a sashimi salad appetizer setting diners back $36 while the famous black cod with miso costs $38. More expensive dishes include the $70 spicy garlic Maine lobster while a simple plate of fish and chips costs $44. Drinks include Lance and Brut Rose champagne for $152 a bottle, premium Hokusetsu YK35 sake which costs $525 and exclusive cocktails such as the tequila-based Paloma Blanca which costs $22. Afterwards, the pair spent another night at Hicks' apartment with neither emerging until the following morning when the 31-year-old was seen strolling up to her local branch of Whole Foods to pick up breakfast. An onlooker told Daily Mail that the former model couldn't stop smiling during the short outing and was constantly on her phone. Soon afterwards, her new man was seen jumping in a luxury car outside her apartment block which took him to LAX where he boarded a flight bound for D.C. Hicks is due to join him in the capital this month ahead of starting her new job as counselor to the president. Her return to the White House has been welcomed by insiders, among them her replacement as Director of Communications, Stephanie Grisham. When news broke of Hicks' return, Grisham released a statement in which she said Hicks is one of the most talented and savvy individuals I have ever worked with. She added, "She has always impressed me with her quiet confidence, loyalty and expertise, and I am beyond thrilled to welcome Hope back to the White House." Hicks will not be returning to her old communications role and will instead be working closely with Jared Kushner and White House political director Brian Jack. In a separate statement, Kushner said, "There is no one more devoted to implementing President Trump's agenda than Hope Hicks. We are excited to have her back on the team."